Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. How are we? And could we get a little audio check, please? Uh, Resisting the lies. Hello, chum. What about you? What Taylor, Ragnar Iron Spear, Hoyt Ulster Steve Cray. What about you? How's everybody? Uh, just going to be a wee quick one, and I'm about to bring in my first guest. My first guest, the wonderful, sexy Emma G. Here we go.
Hmm. Hello.
Good. Hello. Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you? Can you hear me? We're all good.
Yes, we're all good.
DDJ, what about you? Uh, Resisting the lies. Well, in our roundup of it, what I've been doing this week is a lot of spring cleaning, chased a lot of dust bunnies out of the place, which is all good. Uh, any excitement with you, Emma?
No, not really. I've been working night shift. So
Working
sleeping during the day, working night shift.
like a vampire.
Hmm.
Yes. Uh, so yeah, what we've got coming up, I have a really good stream for you all tomorrow. I have a guy coming on called Luke, and as Emma will tell you, he's got an absolutely fantastic beard. But what he's also been involved with is the freedom movement in Australia and trying to push back against the lockdowns. And it's going to be a really good stream. It's going to be quite spicy. We're going to be talking about stuff we're not really supposed to be talking about. So your chance to see this on YouTube will be a one-off, and then it's going to go to private. Then it's going to go to Bitchute, and it can stay there so that my channel can stay here. So, hello, Clark. What about you? So that stream's going to be tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
So
And
you have to make sure you're up early. And I'm
yes, I
talking to
will.
you there 42.
Yes, that's basically the middle of the night for me for a Saturday. So we'll have to set alarms and stuff. But that's going to be a good one. And yes, and Emma, you're going to be on with Ragnar Arnspear on Sunday evening.
I am.
Yes, along with who else is on Jess?
Yeah. I'm
And
not sure if Mrs. Me and it's coming as well. I'm not sure.
yeah, so that's what Emma's got coming up. Score evening. What about you, Sean? Uh, so that's pretty much what we've got lined up. But this stream tomorrow is going to be good. It's going to be hot. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Uh, Anything else? Other, I was talking to Luke today, and he's not allowed into restaurants, shops, bars, pretty much anywhere. Emma and I were out this afternoon. We were able to just go into a burger place and get some burgers, and then we went and did some shopping. But in Australia, it's still a prison planet, which seems quite strange. Uh, Steve Shaw, what about you? Uh, Other than that, can somebody in the chat give me a wee audio check just to make sure this is actually going out live and you just can hear it?
Well, no one said that you're muted. So I think we're all good.
Yeah, no one has said muted, but
Audio is fine.
what Taylor? Thank you. I was starting to panic there. Not that I would ever do any panicking. Uh, and what else have we got? I was having a think the other day about oysters, and I'm sort of thinking that the first person to ever eat an oyster was either very brave or very hungry. Because I don't know, you're walking along the beach, you see this shell thing, decide to pull it apart, and then find out there's a load of snot in there, and think, "Fuck,
That
that
looks
must,
tasty.
yeah, that looks tasty," and then eat that. Who who came up with that idea?
We'll do islands in the stream. Yeah.
Yes, Sansom, you really, really don't want to hear me sing. It's not good. I'm I'm much better at singing than other people are at listening to me singing. It's really not good. Mar, what about you, Sean? Thanks for showing up. Uh, say for those of you that are dropping in a bit late, the big news is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., a stream with a guy that's involved in the freedom movement in Australia. And this is, I can't emphasize this enough. That's going to be a good one. I'll drop the link into the lifeboat tomorrow morning. Please give that a share and try and get some ears on this. The From the quick conversation I had with him this morning, where the restrictions everywhere else seems to be calming down, Australia seems to be getting worse. It's literally like a like a prison country. I know it was a very long time ago, but it seems to have just went back. Uh, what else, Emma? Emma, anything you would like to add?
No, not really.
Not really. Just that, just about Luke's beard.
Yeah, Luke has an epic beard, so I hope he's coming on camera.
Yes, he is. He's going to be on camera. He's going to be on camera for that one. Anything else? Yes. Back to the oysters. The other thing is, if the first person to try to eat an oyster had some sort of seafood allergy, would they have saved the rest of us from ever eating oysters whenever they had that and their face all exploded, their throat closed over, and they died? Or then again, the first person to eat one could have been a woman, and then that's how we found out that they're an aphrodisiac. But frankly speaking, if you look at an oyster and you said you could swallow that, I'm sure you could swallow anything. I'm just trying to make Amachi go right here.
It's not hard to do.
No. Yes. Yes. Another couple of people. What, Taylor? Hello. Clark Amar. Let's see. Any other announcements?
Weren't you talking about your murals on your bedroom wall the other day?
Yes, I was.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh, yes.
It's where the magic happens, baby.
I thought it normally happened in the living room.
Happens anywhere, really.
Yeah. Yes, Emma does get red ears quite easily.
Yeah, it's not just my cheeks that blush, my ears go rather warm too.
Yeah. I think Rags has got as far as the oyster story now. The conflict of civilization against barbarism. It was essentially to prevent the civilized West from being subjugated by the barbarian East. Steve, I'm lacking a bit of context. I'm not doubting what you say, and you have put it very well, but I'm not quite sure the context of what brought that out.
You just don't know what's going on, do you?
No, that tends to be quite a constant. Land oysters, slugs, and chips.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, we'll have to take account of the fact that he's Scottish and they'll pretty much deep fry anything. the only chippies I've ever seen that have pizzas in them that they'll drop in batter and throw them in a fryer. Uh, so that's pretty much us all up to date. Uh, so stream tomorrow morning. It's going to be good. It's going to be very interesting. We'll find out how bad it's actually got down under and what people are doing in practical ways to try and combat against it and push back against it. Scory,
Scory understands.
yeah, Scory understands. Resistant, resistant Lies is taking his dog out. If anybody's got any questions, I'll hang on for a minute or two. If you any questions to answer, but other than that, I'm gonna wrap this. Said it was only going to be like, oh, hold on, little entry from Charlie Sparkles. Hello.
They must be working on Dangerous Time.
Yes, that's where I'm going wrong. I'm actually starting whenever I said I was going to start instead of leaving it for 10 or 15 minutes for people to get in. So, Charlie Sparkles, the big announcement is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We're hold on. We can't just let this go. I'm a pizza snob. Can't eat pizza north of Naples. Oh, right. Because that's where pizzas come from. Yes. Marzipan, what about pineapple on a pizza? Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes. You can have pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. I sort of draw the line at non-meat products. I like.
But
I
then
like.
surprise.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Yes. Lots of meat on a pizza. That's always good. What the small degenerated ethnic groups ruined fragments of peoples such as Britons, Basque, Scottish, Gaelic speakers, and most Slavs. They were destined to perish. Okay, there is that. Well, Taylor, good call. No pineapple. Yes. So Charlie Sparkles, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, stream with Luke, and we're having a look at how bad the restrictions in Australia have got, and the fact that they're not just staying where the rest of the world's seem to be going away, but they're actually getting worse. It's complete and utter madness. From the small chat that I had one this morning, it, it is mad. So we're going to get into all of that. So, and with that, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank.
Me?
Yep. Hold on. Yes. I was. Yes, I want to thank the lovely Emma for coming on with me and adding a bit of adding some glamour to the channel.
I don't know about that. But
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I'm the only person who's kind of done that. So yes, I want to thank Emma for coming along, and I want to thank all of you lovely people. Jim McIntosh, howdy, hello, chum. I should have recorded this, like on. Seven likes. Right, 7 likes is good for this channel, and especially for a wee quick stream like this. So I'm really pleased. I want to thank every one of you that took the time out of your day to come around and say hello. Really do appreciate it. Jim, everybody else, I'm sorry you're going to hear it again. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, really big stream. guy called Luke involved in the Australian freedom movement, fighting against the restrictions down under. I'm not quite ready to be a
I think it's supposed to be shark bait.
yeah, no, you're not going to be shark bait, mate. You'll be fine. We're not going to actually bring any sharks over with us. It's all digital. Uh, One interesting thing about Australia. Good to see. Charlie Sparkles, thank you very much. Interesting thing. Whenever I was in Australia, I was in Australia at a conference in men's issues, and we were standing outside the conference venue, and I was saying to a couple of other boys, like, we're sitting down here in grass here, so you've got like spiders that kill you, snakes that kill you, uh, fucking crocodiles that eat people, sharks that eat crocodiles. It's absolutely the amount of mad animals you've got here that are trying to kill you is ridiculous. And one of them says, "You're forgetting about the bull sharks in that canal." And there's a canal that runs sort of between the beach and the houses. And he was saying that the bull sharks come up and down that. And I said, that canal that flows out to the sea beside where I used to go swimming. Yeah. Yes. All the animals and laws definitely do want to kill the people, but the way their government's going at it with restrictions. Yeah, 10 a.m. is 5 a.m. for me. Got a life to live. I thought it's 5 p.m. in Australia. Those drop bears aren't real. They honestly aren't. So there we go. That's us all up to date. That's a good question. See, whenever I move my cursor about in this screen, can people see it?
No.
Yes, no, they can't. Right, that's okay. Good to know. Right, so with that,
No,
I'm going to
you
wrap
trying
it
to
up.
like pick my nose with your cursor or something.
No, I wasn't. I just have a habit of moving it about, and I wasn't sure whether or not it was coming up. That must only happen whenever you've got like a web page or something you're sharing screen, that technical stuff. A life to live, bed to be in.
Sure, you can listen
Yeah,
from bed.
yeah, you can. You can listen. If Emma can broadcast from a bed, then you can listen from a bed. That all works.
Although to be fair, it's not 5 a.m. here at the minute.
No, it's not. So there we go. With that, I'm going to head off. Thanks, Emma, for coming on. Thank all yous for dropping in, and hope to see us all bright and early, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's going to be great. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, hold on. Emma, have you disappeared out of the thing? Hello? Emma, come back into the studio.